Hello, welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. I thought we would do another card for Christmas. Do I don't know, something out of this box steel. So let me think what we've got. I'm looking through. What is this? This is an edgeable. And that might take a little bit longer than I really was planning on doing for this one. I'm not so sure about that one. All right, let's try this. This looks like something simple enough to do reasonably easy. I have a 5x7 card blank. And this is going to be a stamped, because this is a stamp. So I'm thinking we will do let me get some paper. Okay, so I have some white cardstock. And I'm going to first just stamp it, because I can cut it out to the size I want it after it's been stamped. I have platinum and jade green. That might be it could be just a little too close, but we will see. Gotta try. And I believe in this they kind of got it over. Yeah. So they did the seasons first. And I want to put the stamp down, making sure there's no bubbles. And of course, I'm gonna go with the lightest color first. Wow. Let's see what this one looks like. That one's definitely green. And that one's more of a, yeah, platinum color. Okay. So I'm gonna take the ink to the stamp. That looks like a nice coating right there. Usually I pat it, but it's a thick thing, and sometimes it'll leave a little, you know, show a little bit of how you, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Ran it across, and that might be kind of interesting. Now, I don't know if you can see, but I have lines on here, and you can see that my stamp isn't straight on the grid, and I should have checked it before I inked it. And that should do it. Okay. This is not a rock block. Let me do seasons. So I want to get all over pressure. Right. I don't know. Missed some spots. Let's see if we fill it in with the greetings enough to cover that up. I don't want to try to go back over it because I'm afraid it won't. This is why you use a stamp positioner, because then you can go back over it well. And if you haven't been watching my videos and you're just now tuning back in, let me just let you know what we're doing before all the Christmas in July starts. I just thought we could revisit stuff that we have from the past, and I'm just starting with some of this simple stuff. I'll get into some of the collections and things that I have already as time goes, but I do want to try to get through as many as I can before July. And maybe you'll have some of the same stuff and decide, you know what, maybe I don't need to buy new stuff. Maybe I can just get by with what I have. So I want to try to line it up where my G's are going to be at the bottom, and I want to try to get it even as I can on the sides. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, well, I did need to come down with it more. So I got this new positioner from a warehouse sale at Crafter's Companion. So I am just going to set this on here, and I guess I'm going to need to trim it up. So that I can use the slots. Okay. So I know this piece is going to be big enough. And I think, too, what I'm going to do is switch the colors out, because the way that turned out, it looks like I had them backwards, really, the lighter one and the darker one, even though they're really kind of dark enough for both to be good. I'm cleaning these really just with a wipe. Some people don't like to use wipes, but since I want to use it right now, I'm gonna use a wipe. Just getting it off because they are opaque. These metallic, the Midas ones, they are a metallic pigment ink, which means that the ink could still be wet on there, and I don't want to have the colors running. So I'm gonna line it up like I said before, using the grid to see that it's straight. Okay, and I'm gonna use the jade green for the seasons this time. See, you can see sometimes the way in some of these spots the way that ink's kind of balling up there, so that's why I've been kind of rubbing it. But we do want a good layer of ink down just to make sure we get a good image. So, oh, what did I do? I was going to use the positioner, right? I didn't do that. Okay. So, because I already inked it up, now I gotta be careful. And I'm gonna kind of put it in the middle. Now, I can come back and pick it up. But I'm not just picking it up, of course, because I inked it already. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it and get the ink. Hopefully the stamp will come out good. You know what I didn't do? Didn't use my magnets to put it in the right spot. See, this is why. Oh, but that turned out good. So I got lucky. I don't need to re-ink it. So this time, I am going to put my magnets down. I'm going to take off the seasons. I'm going to grab the greetings. And I'm going to put it on here where I want it. I do see one little spot that could have been re-inked, but it's okay. Okay, and I'm going to say... I'm gonna try that right there. Okay, I'm gonna come back with my positioner and pick up the stamp. Do I have it backwards? No, okay. Now, I can ink it up. And this one I want to use the platinum on. And so, well, let me scoot this all up. Maybe you haven't been able to see it. I hope you have. I want to make sure I'm getting a good coat of ink. Oh, this says these are photopolymer, so that's why they're stamping so nice already. Looking at this envelope, it says they're photopolymer stamps. Okay, and this goes in the slots, and we put it down, and give it a good rub, and it looks good. Now, it looks really good, but I want it darker than that. Hopefully, it'll get darker than that. So I'm gonna get and put on another layer of ink. All right. And they go back in their holes. And back down. Now let's see how good it did. Awesome. It looks really good, and I really like that Midas ink on there because it gives that shiny. The background didn't necessarily need it, and that green's not really showing that it's Midas, but this platinum looks awesome. You can see the shine. It really looks like a leafing or a embossing or something. It looks really good. I like the way that turned out. Okay, let me put these stamps away real quick because I really do like these, and I know I'm going to want to use these again. So I'm going to put these away for now, and I'll have to come back later and clean them off. Okay. Put that there. Now I just need the paper trimmer here. Move this out of the way. I've got a lot of stuff in the way right now. Okay, my card blank is a 5x7. I want to mat it maybe a couple times. I'm not sure, but I know this end has to be straight. And I even that out a little bit. See if that looks a little bit more centered. And one thing to do is always make sure you've got a straight side up against here on your paper cutter, and that helps to keep it straight. So for some reason I'm gonna have to look more at the words because it's not straight. Okay. Now let me see if it needs. Okay, let me see if this will make it look a little straighter. Now I cut that one by there, and it just does not look straight. I hope it's not my crooked eye making it look all crooked. Okay. It just went down right there. All right, let's do some matting. And I know I got this yesterday, this last night, Violet Studios from the Crafters Companion warehouse sale, and this is, I guess they're gonna start carrying this brand. It's new, and so they're gonna it's I think it was 180 GSM, and I wanted to get it to try it. It's really not a thick cardstock. It's pretty, as you can see. That's pretty flimsy for them. So, but I'm going to use that. It's going to be good for matting, I think. So I'm going to go here. So 4 7/8, I believe, is where I'm at. And I will do 6 7/8. Move this out of the way. I just think sometimes that thicker stuff is just not that great for matting. Okay, so this season's greeting definitely has to be cut closer. Honestly, did not measure. All right, let's try this. Okay, that works. And then I want another one. You know, I'm thinking like a gold or that. Greenish color, bring it back. Tell you what, I don't know if this is gonna look good, but I have this silver pinstripe from Tonic, and let's take a look at it, see what we think. So we just pop that on. So here, take a look. No. Definitely not. I have gold glitter. Oh, I kind of do. Sort of like that. It might be a little flashy. Let me see what's right here. Here's just green. Oh, green center of pearl. I like that. I like that better. Let's see. So we're looking at this corner and that works for me. I like bringing that green back in. So now I gotta figure out what size I want this to be. How much of a border do I want? This was 4 7/8. I think I'm gonna go 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. There, I don't know why I'm choosing these numbers. I'm just dropping it down and seeing what I think when it's done. Okay, so we have this and this, and they all go on this. So it'll be like that. And now I'm looking, and it needs some kind of embellishment. And I've got just the thing. I believe that I can use some Nuvo drops. These are crystal drops, and the color is metallic bottle green. That should work really good. And I wonder if I want to put it here or here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put it here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully those will flatten out. And I'm gonna do this corner also. And I know I usually don't do this much, but I think it might just give it a little extra pop and look good. Alright, so now I put the Nuvo drops on. I can't glue it together. I can put the matte layers down, but I can't move the drops, so I might as well wait and do that. But there's what the card's gonna look like. There's the drops. And that is nice and easy and sweet. Alright, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I hope you join me again. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I will continue to be doing Christmas. I'm calling it Christmas in June, but really it's before Christmas in July kind of series. And we will look at past collections, past dies, papers, all of that stuff before everybody starts selling all their Christmas in July stuff and start kind of the little frenzy that happens. But all right, everybody, thank you for joining me. Bye-bye now.